In this video, we're going to talk about interviewing and crafting responses to interviewing questions. Building a great response has several different tips and tricks that you can use, including pausing for 3 to 5 seconds before you respond to a question from an interviewer. If you sit there in silence, think to yourself, work through your response, and then respond, this gives you a chance to craft a better response than you would to begin with. This also helps with filler words such as like and it also helps with pace of speech. You can also ask an interviewer to repeat or clarify a question if you don't quite understand what was asked to begin with. You can also skip a question throughout an interview, but you always have to go back to it before the interview is over. With interviewing, there are several different types of interviews. However, behavior-based interviewing is the most popular format. This is because behavior-based interviewing actually helps an employer predict your future behavior based on your past behavior. In answering a question with behavior-based interviewing, you want to utilize the STAR method, which is situation, task, action, and result. What this does is it allows the employer to see the bigger picture and how you've acted in the past with other members of your team. With the situation, you want to respond with what was happening, you want to describe a situation you were in or a task you needed to complete, and you want to give details so they're able to understand the situation, but not so many details to where you get lost. In the action portion of this method, you want to describe what you did. You want to describe your role. You don't want to take so much time describing what the actions of others were. And that is a common mistake within using the STAR method. And this is your opportunity to demonstrate how you will fit into other situations. With the result portion of this method, you want to finish by stating what was happened and highlight what was accomplished. This is your chance to wrap up the response and demonstrate how you were successful. An example of a behavior-based interviewing question would be, tell me about a time you worked as part of a team. This could be a group project, it could be at work, it could be in school, it could be a variety of different things. It could be with volunteering as well. Not every example you need to provide is from work. Another example would be, describe a time you needed to come up with a solution to a problem. In this, you want to focus on your role rather than the issues that were caused by others and what other individuals did. This is also another one where giving a result would be really important and describing what kind of successes or failures or what kind of changes you would make to the process. Another example would be, tell me about 3 of your strengths and a weakness. In this, when you give your strengths, you want to definitely talk about how you've demonstrated those strengths. And with your weaknesses, you definitely want to talk about how you have been working on those weaknesses. Thank you for watching this video, and please check out some of our other videos that are on the website.